Hello everybody, welcome to NXT as we're coming to you live from Oklahoma City. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a show here for you as we have two promos at the end of the show. One's with Johnny Gargano and the other's with Maxwell Verdi. Let's see what these two have to say in their separate promos. But right now, the first match is Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy of Jurassic Express versus the Revival. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the action. Here we go. Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, Jurassic Express, tag teaming against Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson of the Revival. And joining me today is my broadcast partner, Jack Remington. How are you doing today, Jack? I tell you, I'm feeling alright. I feel great. Everything is going to happen tonight, and it's going to be a blast. It really is going to be a blast. I can't wait for the action. Every time I see a match, I get so excited. I just want to know what's going to happen. I like to see the winners, and I like to see the losers. I like to see the losers suffer, and I like to see the winners win. But right now, let's get on with the action. Here we go, Luchasaurus starting off the action. Dash Wilder starting first. Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, the current NXT Tag Team Champions, beating the Lucha Bros at NXT TakeOver Mexico City last month to win these titles. A big, powerful slam by Luchasaurus. Clothesline to the corner. By a clothesline. Now, I tell you something. Clotheslines are not fun. One clothesline from someone, and you can easily get hurt easily. See Dash Wilder dragging the carcass of Luchasaurus to his partner, and Scott Dawson's tagged in. Luchasaurus in big trouble. Luchasaurus reversal. Scott Dawson, was going for a suplex. Another light suplex. Oh, and Luchasaurus punching away at Scott Dawson, Punch after punch after punch from Luchasaurus to Scott Dawson. Luchasaurus is on a roll here. On an Irish whip to the corner. I think I realize I've been saying Irish clothesline instead of Irish whip. Irish whip to the ropes. Oh, and Luchasaurus. Oh. Just raking the eyes of Luchasaurus. Good thing that mask is protecting him. German suplex by Dash Wilder. Who would have thought Scott Dawson. Who would have thought Scott Dawson would have that strength to pick up someone that's like twice his size. Another reversal. Oh, and a reversal by Scott Dawson. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, and a clothesline. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder think they have this match in the bag. And you can see that Luchasaurus is in trouble. But we see the Revival as the next NXT Tag Team Champions. Who knows? As long as they have an A game to withhold, as long as they have an A game to be planned, they should be fine. Oh, Luchasaurus, powerbomb. Oh, Luchasaurus with the torture rack. There we go. And here's the cover. Oh, and Jungle Boy accidentally takes out the ref. Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder brought back into the ring. Luchasaurus throwing Dash Wilder into the ring like he was a bag of garbage. I'm not saying he is garbage, but I'm just saying. If there are revival marks out there that are going to take that offensively, I'm sorry. Oh! Ho, ho. Luchasaurus doing whatever it takes here tonight to figure out what he needs to do. And apparently, he's doing it quite well. Oh wait, never mind. Oh wait. Oh, and a springboard! Oh, and Dash Wilder gets out of the way in time. Oh my, this is just absurd. Just absurd by Dash Wilder here. Oh, choking the life out of Luchasaurus. I hope he's alright after this. Oh, and Dash Wilder going back to his partner. About to tag him in. Dash Wilder, what is he up to? He's about to break the arm of Luchasaurus. Oh, and going for the big boot. Russian leg sweep. I think the Revival have no problem taking down Luchasaurus that easily. I mean, it's just two of them. If it was just one of the members of the Revival, then Luchasaurus would easily take him down. But both of them, they could probably take down Luchasaurus easier than what they could do separately. Oh, and was about to go for the torture rack, but Dash Wilder reversed it. Oh, what's Dash Wilder going to do? Oh, backbreaker. Ironman's carry backbreaker, and here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out by the big guy. And a big boot by Luchasaurus. And another big boot. Luchasaurus all fired up here. Oh. The impacts that these four superstars are taking against each other, I can feel it over here. I can feel it way over here. I can hear it loud and clear. Dash Wilder. The code breaker. His cover. Oh, and Jungle Boy once again knocks out the ref accidentally, trying to save his partner. I do believe that the ref needs to be more careful whenever he applies the pin. And I don't think that's how it works, Dash Wilder. You just gotta have to get the ref to count it for you. Yeah, well, sometimes that these superstars don't know what they're doing. And then they tend to pin their opponent without no referee. I mean, how does that work? I don't even know what to ask. Oh, and Luchasaurus going for the choke slam. Could he possibly do it? Boom! The altitude of that choke slam, it's a terrifying thing to see. Oh, going for the big boot. Clothesline, Irish whip. Why do you always confuse the clothesline with the Irish whip? I tend to forget stuff. Oh, well, that's alright. I tend to forget stuff too. And the Revival looks like they're about to Oh, and here comes Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy hasn't been tagged in yet. On a super kick. Jungle Boy, what's he going for? Uh-oh. Jungle Boy going for the... Oh, and double knee to the face. Jungle Boy, what are you up to? What are you up to, boy? Oh. About to go for a stunner. Uh-oh. Ash Wild. Scott Dawson with the power bomb. That easily put out Jungle Boy. What's Scott Dawson doing? Oh, he's applying the submission. Applying the submission. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I do believe that submissions hurt. I mean, even though I'm retired, I'm a retired wrestler, but I also can guarantee you that submissions are not fun. One move out of the submission and you can easily tap out easily. As I've also been in submission matches myself. I mean, any submission, whether it's applied with a bunch of pressure or not, you could easily injure the part of the body that's being applied submission on. Oh, and Jungle Boy stomping on the chest of Scott Dawson. Scott Dawson, I didn't even notice that. He's starting to bleed. His head busted open. Oh, and a reversal clothesline by Scott Dawson. I mean Irish whip. No wait, it wasn't reverse clothesline. Well, I guess that does count. Oh, and for the person who told me that my voice is cringy, up yours. No, I'm kidding. I'm just playing. We all joke here. No need to get offensive. We all joke here. Yeah, that's right. We all joke here. But whenever it comes to wrestling in the ring, that's nothing to joke about. Because Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson look like they are thinking they're going to win this match. Now, Dash Wilder's tagged in. I really love my fans. I really do, but sometimes they make me mad. Well, I don't blame you. They sometimes make me mad too. But they're just fans. I don't blame them. I'm a fan too, so I can relate. Yeah, I can relate to that too. Super kick by Jungle Boy. Is he going to tag into the big guy? Luchasaurus. It's like I think he's ready. Oh, he's just taking a breather. Oh, darn it. I thought he was ready to tag in. And Scott Dawson just entered the ring and just left over. Just left. Oh, a stunner! Let's see that again. Oh man. I feel bad for Dash Wilder now. And here's the cover. And Jurassic Express successfully pick up a win against the Revival. Holy goodness. Well, are we not supposed to swear here? No. As it would probably violate the terms of this service. Oh. I thought we actually could swear. No, we can't. But here's on the bright side, Jurassic Express pick up a victorious win here tonight.
Snow, Red, and the Superstar, the Doom.
See, this is why they're the NXT Tag Team Champions. They're an unstoppable force, especially it's a dinosaur. It's a boy and his dinosaur. These two are unstoppable. Why did you think they actually beat the Lucha Bros at NXT TakeOver Mexico City? is because they're in... I don't know. I really don't know. Exactly my point. But let's start arguing about this and let's get on with the next match. Alright then. I am ready. And it's good old, and it's little Annie Kawaii going one-on-one against Dakota Kai. Oh, I just love the way Annie Kawaii performs in the ring. So much high flying, so much athleticism. And can you stop? No, I do not want to stop. You cannot tell me to stop. I will continue to talk like this, talk about the superstars here and how athletic they are, and you will not tell me to stop. If you do, I'll stop for you. Okay. I will not talk. Okay then. Thank you. Here we go, Annie Kawaii and Dakota Kai locking up. Wrenches the arm. Headbutt to the shoulder. I thought you said you weren't going to talk. I have to. It's commentary. Alright. And Annie Kawaii looking to lock the arm. Oh, and Dakota Kai breaks the hold. Oh, and Dakota Kai, what's she doing now? Suplex. Oh, and Dakota Kai was about to kick the back of Annie Kawaii, but Annie Kawaii got out of the way, and now Dakota Kai with the backbreaker. The Irish curse backbreaker to be precise. Oh, and Annie Kawaii with a punch to the face, punch to the head, knocks down Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai receiving so much punishment here. And a basement drop kick. Wrenches the arm and drop kick. Oh, and by the way, if anyone is tuning in, welcome to NXT. My name is Jack Remington, along with my podcast colleague, as we are kicking NXT here live from Oklahoma City. I say Oklahoma City is a beautiful city. Will we ever have NXT in Las Vegas? Oh yes, we did get last year. For what? NXT Takeover, Las Vegas. That's where our WrestleMania was being held, in Las Vegas. Oh, I do adore going to Las Vegas, going to the casinos, winning jackpots. It's so much fun. Yeah, it is kind of fun. But there are some times that you win a lot, and there are some times that you lose. And I fear that's what Dakota Kai's gonna get. She might lose this match. Because Annie Kawaii, look at her. She's an unstoppable young lady. Very athletic. Oh, Dakota Kai, what's she going for? Oh! Here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Kawaii. Ref is being yelled at by Dakota Kai, telling the cat to count faster. Oh, and Kawaii, what's she going for? The Kawaii bomb. Let's see that again. The Kawaii bomb impacted perfectly. You see that the head of Dakota Kai slamming onto the mat. Very vicious way, and here's the cover. And Kawaii picks up the win in a very rapid pace. You can see that Dakota Kai had no chance of reversing or doing of her own moves on the Kawaii, but at least she tried. You can see here the Kawaii bomb impacted perfectly, putting away Dakota Kai. You know, I kind of feel bad for Dakota Kai not winning this match, but Hey, at least she tried.
Here is your winner, N.E. Car-Y.
Annie Kawhi celebrating her victory here. And what is she doing now? Looks like she's about to approach Dakota Kai. I don't like where this is going. Oh, and Annie Kawhi just helping Dakota Kai up just to get back on her feet. See, this is why this is called true sportsmanship. Annie Kawhi being a true sport here, helping her opponent up, letting her get back on her feet and recover from what just happened here. Annie Kawhi going back to the locker room with another victory under her belt, nonetheless. Like I said, Annie Kawhi is a very talented athlete. I could see her win the women's championship in the near future. I can also see her winning the women's championship in the near future as well. Right now, she won a match. She won it with victory. Victorious fashion, to be exact. Now, without further ado, let's get on with the next match, boys. As it is Marco Stunt of Jurassic Express versus Lio Rush, a former NXT Cruiserweight Champion, going one-on-one against one member of Jurassic Express. You know, I kind of feel bad for Marco Stunt, knowing that he is not part of the NXT Tag Team. He's not holding a NXT Tag Team Championship. Which to me is kind of sad, but well, that's okay. He can go pursue another title, whether it's the Cruiserweight title or just win. I don't know. We're just gonna go on with the match. Here we go, Marco Stunt, Lio Rush, head to head. Marco Stunt starting this match off. Lio Rush, oh, Lio Rush was about to go for something, but Marco Stunt got out of the way. Reversal. Oh, I was about to throw Marco Stunt out of the ring, but Marco Stunt quickly reversed the... Just threw Lio Rush into the ropes. Russian leg sweep. And Marco Stunt with the Irish whip. Oh, and a reversal by Marco Stunt. Marco Stunt, the little guy of Jurassic Express. Very athletic. I personally think he's like the mascot of Jurassic Express, but apparently that goes to Luchasaurus, as he is the dinosaur of the group, because, you know, Jungle Boy being the boy and his dinosaur. Here's the cover. I believe that Marco Stunt is a very important person in Jurassic Express, because he's the one who motivates both Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus in winning matches. He's the one that helps him out, and that's true dedication right there. True dedication is the most important key here, the most important factor. I do believe that Marco Stunt knows what he's doing. He knows what's up, and to be honest with you, I could see him as like a future either Cruiserweight champion or television champion or North American champion or whatever. NXT champion, I'm pretty sure he's going to have to wait for that. Lio Rush wasting no time trying to break the arm of Marco Stunt, I mean. I was about to say, how is Lio Rush going to break his own arm? Well, that makes no sense, unless if he were to jump off the top rope and break it himself. Oh, and a clothesline by Marco Stunt. Marco Stunt, what's he going for? Stiff clothesline. Oh, and rakes the arm of Marco's stunt. No, it's not. It's not a very comfortable thing for people to rake your arms. Rake your eyes, I mean. I heard you say rake your arms. Well, I'm sorry. I actually messed that up. It's alright. We all make mistakes. Yes. Oh, and Marco's stunt. Also seeking revenge by breaking the arm of Lio Rush as Lio Rush did the same thing to him earlier. Lio Rush was going to... Oh! And here's the cover. And a kick out by Marco's stunt. Marco's stunt looks like he's in deep trouble. And a Shining Wizard's applied. Rush, waiting patiently for his prey to get back up. Oh, and Lio Rush. Oh, gonna go for the pin. Could this be it? On a kick out. Lio Rush trying his best to put away Marco's stunt here. But Marco's stunt, every time he tries to pin him, he tends to kick out with ease. And that actually is making Lio Rush angry, as he's trying his best to put away Marco's stunt here. Cover. And a kick out by Marco's stunt again. Oh, and a DDT and a tutorial DDT by Lio Rush. Lio Rush going to the top. What's he going to do up there? Oh, and a reversal by Marco's stunt. What's Marco's stunt up to now? Oh, headlock. And the headlock on Marco's stunt. Marco's stunt breaking free, trying to break free as he's applying the elbows onto the chest of Lio Rush. On a Hurricanrana by Lio Rush. Lio Rush looks like he thinks he's gonna put away Marco's stunt here. As the Irish whips him to the ropes. Drop kick. Trying to twist and break the arm of Marco's stunt. Insult to injury about what Marco's stunt did to him earlier. Now he's trying to do it again. Oh, going for the stiff clothesline, but Lio Rush reversed it, and there's a drop kick to the head, to the back of the head. That's gonna give you a concussion. But apparently that doesn't affect Marco's stunt. He's got all that hair. He's got all that hair to protect him. Yes. It's important to have good hair. Because I believe that hair protected him. He seems fine. Marco's stunt, what's he going for? I don't like the looks of this. What's going on here? Oh, Marco's stunt. What's he going for? Double knee to the face. Is this it? Is he going to put away Lio Rush? And a kick out by Lio Rush. Lio Rush wasting no time here. I do believe that Lio Rush knows what he's doing. He's been in countless matches before, and it hasn't stopped him. And Marco's stunt with another double knee to the face. Could this be it? Will this put away Lio Rush here? And it does. Marco's stunt with the victory. Let's see that again. Look at that roll up. Lio Rush thought he had this in the bag, but apparently Marco Stunt knew what he's doing. Marco Stunt, a very athletic individual. No wonder he's a part of Jurassic Express. You're just trying to see that Lio Rush trying his best to put away Marco Stunt every single time he applies his signature and finisher. But apparently, it never seems to work on Marco Stunt. And now Marco Stunt came out victorious here tonight. You can see here that the double knee to the face by Marco Stunt to Lio Rush actually put him away. Not this one, the other one.
Here is your winner, Marco.
Marco Stunt celebrating his victory here. I think the next time Marco Stunt may consider wearing a helmet. Because that drop kick to the back of his head really looked painful. It really did. I have to be honest with you. What a match. Let's continue with this show, boys. And it's Shayna Baszler versus Candice LeRae, one-on-one. Shayna Baszler might be going after the NXT Women's Championship, but she's got to beat Marty Daniels to do that. Marty Daniels, the current NXT Women's Champion, won't go down without a fight. And apparently someone else is not going to go down without a fight, and her name is Candice Wrestling. You know her as Candice LeRae, as she's going to face Shayna Baszler here tonight. Let's get on with the match. Go, Shayna Baszler, Candice LeRae start things off here. Shayna Baszler wrenches the arm, headsbutt the elbow, the shoulder of Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae doesn't seem to be happy about that, as she tried it 3 times. But Candice LeRae turning the tables here, trying to twist and break the arm of Shayna Baszler. There's a drop to the mat. Shayna Baszler reverses. Claymore kick. It kind of looks like a Claymore kick, so that's what I'm going to call it. I don't know what it's actually called. Gonna tilt over her Corona by Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae hyping up the crowd here in Oklahoma City. Oh, and Shayna Baszler got out of the way in time as Candice LeRae was thinking of throwing her out of the ring. Smart move by Shayna there. Oh, and reversal by LeRae. Another Claymore kick. And I gotta say, Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, must be the luckiest man in the world to have a very talented wife like Candice LeRae here, as she is trying to put away Shayna Baszler by applying the moves that she possibly can. But looks like Shayna Baszler has other plans, as we go see a stalling suplex. On Shayna Baszler stomping the head out of Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae just like tosses, not toss, I mean like, what's the word? I don't know. On a knee to the face, jumping into the face by Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler destroying every bit of Candice LeRae she possibly can. A spear by Baszler. Shayna Baszler, former NXT Women's Champion, wants to get the championship back, as she lost it to Mary Williams a few months ago. And then Mary Williams lost the Women's Championship to Marty Daniels at NXT TakeOver Salt Lake City. Baszler, what is she going for? Oh, suplex time. Could this be it? Kick out by LeRae. Johnny wrestling. Johnny Gargano must be cheering his wife in the backstage. As she is putting on one heck of a match here against Baszler. All I gotta say is that Candice LeRae may be next in line to get a women's championship match. Unless Shayna Baszler has anything to say about it. Oh, and Shayna Baszler applying the knees to the face of LeRae. That possibly takes her, and that probably would put her away. I'll probably knock her out. Another spear by Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is very aggressive here. Very aggressive. And she is also trying to break the arm of Candice LeRae. Same went for the Revival and Leo Rush. Also trying to break the arms of their opponents. Now Shayna Baszler is doing the exact same thing. Shayna Baszler just throwing Candice LeRae into the steel steps. The ref's starting his 10 count. Now at 2. Now Shayna Baszler is back in the ring. She is patiently waiting for her opponent to get back in here so she can apply more damage. Now Shayna Baszler cracking her neck, trying to make it all better. Here we go, more knees to the face. I don't want to be at the end of that knee. It looks like it can break my nose. What do you think, Jack? What do you think about that? Well, I can tell you one thing, as this is you know what? I can tell you one thing, my catchphrase. Well, I'm gonna start that now. I can tell you one thing. Those knees are so powerful, I could easily break Candice LeRae's nose. They really can. Like I said before, I don't want to be at the end of that knee because it could easily break my face, break my nose, or break my teeth. And that would be one expensive hospital bill. I don't know how much money would that be. Oh, and Shayna Baszler. Going for the pin. Could this be it? Cover, ref. And just like that, Shayna Baszler picks up a win. Who would have thought that would be? Who would have thought that would be it? I would expect her to apply the coquina clutch and like have Candice LeRae tap out. Apparently, that was not the plan here. But instead, she applied a suplex-like maneuver, like you see right here. That put away Candice LeRae. What just goes to show you that Candice LeRae must have been really exhausted. She couldn't continue much further, and now Shayna Baszler is crowned the winner here tonight. I also can tell you one thing. She looked like she was actually exhausted, because Shayna Baszler applying all the damage to her. That could easily hurt her and make her feel more injured than she could possibly be. Now Shayna Baszler celebrating her win here tonight. The people here in Oklahoma City not happy, as Shayna Baszler is on a roll here. But let's continue on with the next match. And it's the main event. It's Cameron Bash versus Isaiah Evans here tonight. The NXT champion going up against Isaiah Evans, as Isaiah Evans looks like he's this close to getting the title. And we could see a triple threat for the NXT Championship at the next NXT pay-per-view, as it could be Isaiah Evans versus Maxwell Verdi versus Cameron Bash for the NXT Championship. I can also tell you one thing. I love my catchphrase, by the way. I can tell you one thing. I believe Black Heron may be going to get an opportunity at the NXT Championship as well. So I'm pretty sure it can also be a Fatal 4-Way. Why can't it be a Fatal 4-Way? Well, we don't know about that yet, but we're just starting off this match. Here we go. Here we go, boys. The bell is rung, and here we go. NXT Champion Cameron Bash, one-on-one against Isaiah Evans. We're going to have to find out if Black Heron also is going to get an NXT Championship title shot, which I'm pretty sure he won't. Who knows? As Isaiah Evans just pushes Cameron Bash to the ropes. Double legs to the face. Kick to the back. Cameron Bash proved himself at NXT TakeOver Mexico City that he is the better champion than anyone else here. Oh, and we also forgot. There was supposed to be a match for the NXT briefcase, but apparently that's not going to happen tonight because MJF and Adam Cole are not here tonight. And I think the rest of the other participants of the ladder match also want a rematch against Adam Cole for the NXT briefcase. But we're going to have that next week. It's going to be Adam Cole defending his NXT Money in the Bank briefcase against the 5 other competitors that were also involved in the match. And here we see Isaiah Evans causing damage to Cameron Bash. Cameron Bash returning the favor. Cameron Bash about to punch the life out of Isaiah Evans here. Those punches are stiff. I could also tell you that if they were not closed fists, then it would have been an immediate disqualification. Because closed fists here are illegal. Good thing Cameron Bash did the smart thing and had those open fist. Less impact, less force, and open closed fists are much softer. Plus, they don't hurt as much. What's Isaiah Evans going to do? Sunset flip outside of the ring. Oh, and Isaiah Evans Siltoro Hurricanrana, or a head scissors Hurricanrana. Oh, and Evans, what is he doing? What is he going for? Ooh, this put away Bash. Nope, rope break. Smart thing by Cameron Bash, putting his hand and arm under the rope, so he wouldn't get a 3 count. He wouldn't get the count to 3. Sometimes rope breaks are helpful because it actually saves a superstar being pinned from actually getting pinned. As the referee sees it, the referee's going to call the pin to stop the pin, and then we continue on with this match. Isaiah Evans wasting no time on trying to damage Cameron Bash as much as he possibly can. Oh, and Isaiah Evans, what's he going for? Kind of looked like a styles clash, but it was a, I would say, a pile driver. Isaiah Evans punching away at Cameron Bash. Cameron Bash trying to protect his face from the rest of the punches. Oh, and Isaiah Evans, what is he doing now? Oh, and Evans, what's he doing? Whoa! Another rope break. Like I said earlier, those rope breaks are actually really helpful for the superstar getting pinned. Just either slide your hand under the rope or just grab it. The ref's gonna see it, and then you're safe. And a kick out by Isaiah Evans. I actually agree with you. Those ropes are very helpful in these situations. Those ropes are actually very helpful, as you can possibly grab them or just slide your hand or arm under them. The ref's going to see it, and then you're safe. Like you said, you're safe. Because you cannot pin someone, whether their arm or their other parts of the body are under the rope or just touching the rope. I have to actually agree with you. That's important, and here's the cover. And a kick out by Evans. Evans all fired up now. Here we go. Isaiah Evans firing up the crowd here in Oklahoma City. And a Miz-style elbow clothesline. Oh, and a knee to the face. And here's the cover. And a kick out by Bash. I'm going to tell you something. Isaiah Evans is going places. He really is going places. I can see him as the next NXT champion. Because he's got the athleticism, he's got the charisma, and we just seen a rock bottom. And here's the cover. And a kick out by Evans. Cameron Bash scolding the ref, telling him to count faster. Oh, and Evans with a reversal. And a big boot. Bro kick. What's Isaiah Evans doing now? Is he ready for another knee to the face to Cameron Bash? Here we go. Here's the cover. And another kick out by Cameron Bash. Isaiah Evans can't believe his eyes as he is about to apply. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Cameron, watch out. Oh! The knee on the neck and back of Cameron Bash, that did not look good. And it looks like Isaiah Evans is about to play another one. Cameron Bash doesn't look too good. The NXT champion. Oh! Ripping the page out of AJ Styles, and here's the cover. And Isaiah Evans has picked up the win here against the NXT champion, Cameron Bash. Here you see the replays. Here's a rock bottom by Cameron Bash. I thought that was going to put him away, but it didn't.
Here is your winner,
and here is Isaiah Evans. Isaiah Evans celebrating his victory here as he put away the NXT champion Cameron Bash in very successful fashion. I could actually see him as like the next NXT champion along with either Maxwell Verdi or Black Heron. But as we all promised you, the 2 promos are up next. And here we go. The first promo for tonight is by Johnny Gargano, and he's about to call someone out. I'm curious to see what he has to say. I don't know who's going to call out, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not going to be good. I have a bad feeling about where this is going to go, but we're not going to hesitate as we're going to see what's going to happen here as Johnny Gargano takes the mic here tonight, and he's got something to say he's probably going to have something to get off his chest, or he might have something in mind or something. I don't know. We'll find out. As you can see, Johnny Gargano's already in the ring. He's got a mic in his hand. He's ready to start talking. He might even be ready to spew out some straight facts about someone that he has an issue with. He's right. He likes to come out and crack some jokes, and they're funny though. But this is serious business, so let's see what Johnny Gargano's got to say. He's about to call someone out. I'm curious about who he's going to call out here. Come on, Johnny. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it is Cameron Bash. Cameron Bash is being called out once again by Johnny Gargano, as he might be also interested in fighting him for the NXT Championship. And here he comes now. Here comes the NXT Champion, Cameron Bash. Let's see what he has to say. And he looks like he's got the Rock's Titantrons, and well, we're just going to have to ignore that. Here he is, the NXT Champion, Cameron Bash, making his way to the ring. Let's see what he has to say to Johnny here. Johnny Gargano doesn't look too pleased. As you see that Cameron Bash is about to grab a mic. Let's see Cameron Bash's side of the story. I am curious about what he's got to say. Yeah, Johnny, you should have welcomed him first. Welcoming someone is important because it makes them feel better. It makes them feel good. Makes them feel good, and it makes them feel happy.
Looks like Cameron Bash has got very powerful words to say to Johnny Gargano here. Oh, and Cameron Bash dropping the mic. Promo's over. Cameron Bash walking out of the ring. Johnny Gargano looks confused. I'm confused too, as he was blasting out some very harsh words to Gargano. Now, next promo is by Maxwell Verdi. We got something. Maxwell Verdi might have something to say or something. I'm curious. I'm curious about what Maxwell Verdi's got to say, because we heard both Johnny Gargano and Cameron Bash discussing some things. Now Maxwell Verdi's here to discuss some things that he wants to get off his chest. So we will see what they have to say. What he has to say, I mean. I'm sorry, I apologize. Please forgive me. I'm just a forgetful person. Maxwell Verdi making his way to the ring. He's got something to say off his chest now. I wonder what he has to say. There he goes, about to grab a mic. It's time to talk serious, boys. Let's see what Maxwell Verdi has to say. It looks like Maxwell Verdi's calling out Isaiah Evans. Isaiah Evans and Maxwell Verdi gonna get face to face with each other as they're about to go on a promo war. Here he comes now. Here comes Isaiah Evans, who successfully defeated Cameron Bash here tonight. Now he's going to be facing a tougher opponent by the name of Maxwell Verdi, but not in the match. Not just yet, but in a promo war, or just talking about his feelings. I don't know. Here's the promo war. Let it begin. Maxwell Verdi releasing his anger at Isaiah Evans as he is spitting straight facts. Or, at least that's what he says. Ooh, spitting some insults to Maxwell Verdi. Wonder what Maxwell Verdi's gonna say now. Come on, Maxwell, what do you gotta say? I tell you, Isaiah Evans and Maxwell Verdi both inserted themselves into the NXT Championship picture, and we might see them versus Cameron Bash in a triple threat for the NXT Championship. You can see that Isaiah Evans looks like he's about to win this promo battle. Maxwell Verdi didn't even stand a chance. And that settles it. Isaiah Evans has won this promo war. The fans here are mixed with emotions, booing and cheering for Isaiah Evans as he is walking out of the arena. And we'd like to thank you for watching NXT. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And as always, signing off, take care,